This is spooky. In a country where spirits roam free, ancient pagodas hide deadly secrets and jungles conceal sinister presences. Sometimes fear takes on a life of its own. Sometimes our deepest fears become our greatest nightmares. You ready? Let's start the story. Mei Mei jumps. A door somewhere in the house has opened. Don't be scared, says Nan and Sin. Though her voice is shaky, it's probably just the wind, right? But there is no wind. The only sound is the buzzing of insects. Then they hear footsteps on the stairs. Heavy, deliberate steps. The fire crackles. The fire goes out, leaving them in darkness. All four friends stare at the staircase. A shadow emerges from the darkness. It's tall and thin, like a starved old man. The friends scream and scatter. It reaches the bottom step and stops. There lies a decaying mansion, stone cracked, wooden doors barely hanging. They run blindly through the forest, tripping over roots and rocks. Finally, they find their car and speed away from the house. Deep in the forest where Shan and Kaya borders blur into thick mist and silence. No sign of a break-in. No missing persons report. The locals are scared to talk about it. The police shake their heads. But that night, the friends meet again, chalking it up to an overactive imagination. They tell each other stories, trying to forget what happened. But then something terrible dawns on Ong Halang. Nan and Sin didn't show up for work. Mei Mei and Teet Teet haven't answered their phones. Ong Halang drives back to the house. He kicks the door open, but it's empty, and one door that wasn't there before. The mansion seems to have grown another room. On Nan and Sin's pillow, he finds a note written in pencil. If you don't leave, one of you must stay. Below it, a sketch of a staircase leading into darkness. That night, Teet Teet disappears. The others find blood on the stairs, vines growing like veins. Do you find solace in the eerie embrace of haunted houses, where whispers of the past linger in the shadows? If you're captivated by such mysteries, make sure to stay tuned for more spine-tingling narratives. Your support means everything to us. So let's continue to explore the realms where fear takes on a life of its own. The locals call it the house that glows, but no one dares go near it after dusk. Legend says the house isn't abandoned. It breathes, listens, and remembers. Ong Halang, Nan H-man, Mei Mei, and Teet Teet are four close friends from Yangon. They love exploring abandoned places and snapping photos. One day they drive out to the forest, hoping to capture some nature photography. When the sun dips below the tree line, they spot a clearing. In the middle stands an old mansion, dark and silent. Its windows are empty sockets. The front door hangs off its hinges, revealing a gaping void. This will be perfect for a night shoot, says Ong Halang, ever the daredevil. I bet there are bats or maybe even a family of civets living in there. Imagine the pictures we could get. The others aren't so sure. This place feels wrong, like a bad omen. But Nan and Sin is intrigued by the legend. She wants to see if there are ghosts. If the house is still inhabited, she says, maybe we can take a photo of the spirit. They explore the house together. Cobwebs brush against their skin. Dust motes dance in the fading light. Ong Halang goes up the grand staircase and walks into a room with four doors. Guys, come here. This room is huge. And check out the doors. Maybe each of us can pick a room for tonight. We can take turns watching. But the others aren't comfortable staying inside the haunted house. To the chilling tales that send shivers down the spine, they want to set up camp outside. Ong Halang is disappointed, but eventually agrees. He sets up his camera gear while the others gather firewood. Soon they have a small fire going. They cook dinner, then tell scary stories until the forest grows quiet. There's a sudden creak. In the morning light, Nanan returns to the mansion with the police. They search the house and find nothing. Have you ever felt drawn to the unknown? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Life of Nature. Join us in exploring the wild beauty of Earth and help us protect it, one video at a time.